In Syria, we have been reminded all this week of some of the horrors of a nearly 3-year-old civil war. Chemical weapons, barrel bombs, a growing refugee crisis. Tonight, our correspondent in Damascus, Keir Simmons, tells us there's another deadly consequence of this war, starvation. And we should tell you, it's hard to watch.
Starving children. Images filmed by rebel activists in suburbs of Damascus under siege, sending a desperate message. They are hungry for any meal, thirsty for clean water. In this neighborhood, Modamia, 11 women and children reportedly died of hunger in just 1 month. Activist Kusay Zakaria lives here.
As you can see, this is one of the main streets here in Modamia. The Assad shelling and bombardment didn't lift anything. We have over 8,000 civilians left in Modamit Sham, living in olives and leaves of trees since over 5 months.
In another suburb, Ghouta, where hundreds died in a chemical attack last August, people are cut off and face hunger so bad they use rotten seeds to make bread.
The Assad regime is using starvation as a weapon of war. This is something much worse than sarin and using chemical weapons.
This mother says there's not enough food for her child. No sugar, no rice, nothing. An estimated 250,000 civilians are going hungry on both sides of this war. Communities in northern Syria have been cut off by armed rebels.
Trying to persuade the government and the opposition groups to allow us to go where the needs are. So far that we've not been able to.
In Ghouta, they're desperate for bread. But just a few miles away in central Damascus, we saw bakeries filled with bread, markets full of fresh produce. Controlled by President Assad, in this part of Damascus, families are struggling. Everything is more expensive. But at least they have food. In the suburbs under siege, people make the most of the little they have, using a bike to recharge batteries, relying on firewood for heat. As the fighting drags on, leaving the innocent trapped, hungry, just trying to survive. Keir Simmons, NBC News, Damascus.